spirituality, human values, and inner peace in solving societal conflicts, Jaina ji is a director of the Art of Living. She is trustee of Sri Sri Ravi Shankar Vidya Mandir schools, which runs over 120 educational institutions in India, the Middle East, and Nepal. She has headed the Secretariat of Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar with a special focus on international affairs and digital media communications for 13 years and has represented the art of living at various fora, including Harvard University. We welcome you to this session today, Jaina ji. We are also joined by Srimati Chinky Sen, who's a devotee and an art of living faculty for 2 decades. She's an art of living teacher and she teaches meditation to people across the world. She has been the director of various divisions, and currently she's a trustee for VDS and a member of the organizing committee of International Women's Conference. We welcome you, Chinky ji. We also have with us Srimati Rama Venkatesh. She has dedicated over 30 years to art of living, and she has been the head of institution in Bahrain as an international faculty of the art of living. And currently, she is the director of academics for Sri Sri Ravi Shankar Vidya Mandir Trust. We welcome you all. We would like to wish you with a happy new year for 2025, and let's have it from us small children who are here to wish us for this year. Thank you. I would like Jaina ji to take over for the session now. Jaina ji.
Thank you so much, Manjari, for those very kind words for all three of us. I speak on behalf of all three of us. And to all of you who have joined us, isn't this a wonderful way to start the new year? With lovely greetings and wishes from our students and our children. And I'd like to say something here about these students and these children. You know, they are first generation students. They are children who come from socially and economically underserved parts of the country. And they have been brought together under this beautiful umbrella of education by Gurudev and by our beloved Bhanu Didi. You know, and the mission of our organization, that runs these free schools is that every child in India deserves a good education, irrespective of whichever background he or she comes from. And it is our privilege, from the SSRVM schools that all of us contribute to the education of these children. It is also our privilege from the International Women's Conference team that all the work that we are doing here for the conference, all the proceeds from the conference, all of that goes to these students, and we support them to get a better life and to become citizens of our country who are able to contribute and who are happy citizens. As we welcome you to the 10th International Women's Conference, as Manjari said, that this is an introduction to the 10th International Women's Conference. And the theme of the conference is just to be the secrets to the mind and to the consciousness. You know, very often in life, especially as women, I think, we face this challenge of multitasking. We have so many things to do, isn't it, as women, all of you? You can just show me your hands. I'm going to see that in the gallery. As women, we have so much to do, isn't it? Do you agree with me or not? Managing home, managing career, managing professions, managing husbands, managing parents, and most importantly, managing emotions. What do you say? We have to take care of ourselves, but we also have to take care of the minds, the emotions, the feelings of everyone around us, because people expect that from us, isn't it? Hmm? And also, as women, we are nurturers. We want to take care of people around us. But one of the big things, that we have learned in the art of living over the last so many years is, and that is really Gurudev's goal, that if we are able to take care of our own minds, our own hearts, our own feelings, then we are going to be able to take care of other people. If we are not in our own minds, if we are not in good health, if we don't know how to handle our own emotions, if we don't know how to handle our own ups and downs, and we all face them in life, we will not be able to perform all the so many roles that we have 100% and in a way that is fulfilling and rewarding, right? So, this, as I mentioned to you, is the 10th International Women's Conference. Over the last 20 years, this conference has gathered women from all parts of the world, women who have impacted society, some known, some lesser known, but their contributions have been equal to society and to their families. But this conference, Bhanu Didi said when we were discussing it, Chinky ji, you remember that, this conference is a conference with a difference where we focus on the mind, on how to be. We often are so caught up in doing that we forget being. And being is the source of whatever productivity we have in the world outside. So these 3 days will give us deep insights into our own mind and our consciousness. They will also give us tools on how to work on ourselves as and when life bogs us down, but to be able to find that joy within. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, I forget the exact verse, but he says that just like a tortoise retreats itself, you know, to go within and then comes out. So, just like that, go within to emerge stronger and to emerge more powerful. When we have to shoot an arrow, we retreat it behind, right? Just like that, we retreat into ourselves so that we can fly higher, we can fly stronger, we can be better human beings and be more joyful. And I think as women, we have a great capacity to come together, to share, to laugh, to share experiences, to share our love for each other and our love for the world. And this conference is an opportunity for just that, to be able to come together, to bond as women, to grow stronger as the community of women, and to be able to take back to our homes, our families, our worlds, and our careers something more enriching and fulfilling. So I think with that, I'd like to end, though I could continue speaking, I don't stop. But now I'll request my dear, dear Chinky Masi to share a little bit with us. She has been really a pivotal force in the Women's Conference, and I'll request her to share a little bit.
Thank you, Jaina. First and foremost, I want to thank Jaina ji for uh, organizing this wonderful evening with all of you. And it's so nice to have so many of you come forward and be a part of this evening. And um, and it was so nice to start this whole thing with a Happy New Year message from us free school children. I was privileged to be here we when this whole event happened, and to see them all so happy and so, I mean, each child is like a lighthouse, you know. Bhanu Didi's been able to provide such a wonderful opportunity to these children through our free schools to learn, to grow, to blossom and become, complete individuals, and how they have all, become so successful. Like, you all know about Priyanka, who became the first metro school or, driver in Bangalore. And so many of them all say, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be a doctor, I want to be an astronaut. So they have big dreams, they have big goals and, targets for themselves. And this opportunity has been provided by Gurudev and Bhanu Didi to all these children. And in 1262 schools all over India. and reaching out to more than 100,000 students, children. So as the women's conference, we are really privileged and honored to be a part of this movement, part of this initiative, part of this wonderful project that Bhanu Didi, at Pitaji, of course, and Gurudev started this whole movement. So the women's conference supports the Gift a Smile program. So definitely it is fully connected and linked to this whole program. So so it was really wonderful to see the kids wishing us all a happy new year, and of course that little girl who said happy Diwali, and then she said, oh, happy new year. So it was so heartwarming, and that little girl was so she comes from an orphanage. She's an orphan. She doesn't have parents, but and this particular Surbi orphanage, which is close to our ashram, 37 of the kids come to our school. And this girl is one of them, and her name is Honey. And she was so keen to help Bhanu Didi, Bhanu Didi had gone there to, address the children, spend some time with the kids, and was distributing some mithai and some, savory snacks to the children. And this one was so keen to help her, so it was so heartwarming to see how she came forward to help. And there was so much joy and love and happiness in her. It didn't her background and where she came from didn't in any way impact her true nature. And that is the innocence of childhood, innocence that children are have within them. So it was really lovely to watch that. And yes, going back to the Women's Conference, the Gift a Smile program is very closely associated with the Women's Conference. We have all our conferences supported, and that is the primary cause that is associated with our conferences. All our conferences have supported the Gift a Smile project, yeah? And as Jaina ji said, that this conference, the theme is Just Be, the Secrets of Mind and Consciousness. We have had many such themes for the last 20 years. Somebody was just sharing and asking me, what is the difference between this conference and the other conferences that we have had? But and what is unique about this conference? I would say all our conferences have been unique and special and wonderful. And this is a space, like Jaina ji said, that where women come together and inspire and be inspired by each other. A platform where they can feel free to share, free to connect. So it's a space of inspiration. It's a space of connection. Women come from almost 100 countries, over 80 countries. We were just reviewing our past conferences, and we saw that in our past conferences, we've had almost 111 countries participate. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah. So where would you see in one place someone from Japan and someone from Finland, or someone from Argentina and someone from, the UK? So diverse backgrounds, diverse cultures, different languages, but all are all connected as women, having the same, and everybody share, and in their sharing, we realize that everybody has the same challenges, same, successes as well as challenges. So a platform for inspiration, a platform for connection, and a solution-oriented event, let's say. Why? Because we offer the happiness program also. And we also have our delegates can also do the Sahaj Samadhi program. So these are the two, aspects where we can also help them, help our delegates to delve deeper into their consciousness, deeper into their minds. And like Jaina ji was saying, understand the nature of the mind, and through meditation manage the mind better, and see how we can achieve our goals in a more effective and more calm and composed manner. So the conference sessions are all sort of built around this theme of just be, the secrets of mind and consciousness. So we have various sessions, we have panel sessions. The inaugural session is typically a keynote session where Gurudev is himself present. He inaugurates the conference along with the dignitaries. So Gurudev's presence is the highlight of this conference in the inaugural session. In this conference, we also have like a very intimate session with only for the conference delegates, which is with Gurudev. So we have that opportunity to, be at close quarters with Gurudev. And in this conference, another highlight is that we have something that you can really look forward to. For the first time, we're having a food festival at the conference. So there will be cuisine from all over the world, and all of us will be able to partake of that and enjoy. So we hope that will be exciting for everybody. And so that is another unique offering that we are giving in this conference. So it is a space for inspiration, connection, sharing solutions, finding commonality in all the diversity that we are, from the diverse backgrounds that we come from. And we have an amazing array of speakers. We have about 43 speakers from 21 countries. We have speakers from Norway, from Netherlands, from Turkey, from the Maldives and Mauritius. So it promises to be a very, very exciting, sessions and exciting discussions and deliberations. So it's really, really wonderful. And I'd like to share with you some very, what should I say, special moments in the past conferences that we have had. They've been really, really amazing, like special memories that we have carried. Jaina ji has also been part of the organizing committee of this conference. Ramaka has also been there with us, but Jaina ji has been there from the very first conference. Even I have been there from the very first conference. So how our conference has grown over the years, how it has evolved, how it is, and it is very special for us, And the way Bhanu Didi has led us and inspired us, and with, her such grace and dignity and such ease and joy. It's a pleasure and absolute privilege to work closely with Bhanu Didi. And, her inspiration is something that we all treasure. And, it's absolutely wonderful to work with her. But there are some special moments that I want to highlight. For example, in our 2012 conference, which was entitled Women and Technology, we had a group of women that joined us from Palestine as well as Israel. So here, the kind of, the situation that is happening now in the world and in that area. And here in 2012, we had women for both these countries participating in our conference. And we had a breakaway session where they were in the same room together, and they shared that in our countries, we wouldn't even look at each other. We wouldn't have the opportunity to even, be there in the same place. And I mean, there wasn't a dry eye in the audience. They felt so connected, they felt so together, they felt so supported by each other. So that was one highlight that I wanted to share with all of you. And then another highlight was in our 2014 conference. We had a 51 member delegation from Israel. Okay. And they celebrate Shabbat on Saturdays, where they don't speak, and then they're very particular about, they maintain silence. Then they have a very they have a ceremony that they observe, and all that happens. So they said that, this conference is on the weekend and we can't come because this Shabbat is falling on this day. So we said, okay, let's see how we can find a solution to this. We want you to come and participate. We want you to be here as a part of our conference. So then they actually had this whole ceremony in Vishalakshi Mandap. So the lighting of the lamps, their chanting, everything happened in our Vishalakshi Mandap. So it was such a wonderful moment of inclusive. We felt included in their whole ceremony. They included us so our conference has people from diverse backgrounds. So this was again a very, very, very special moment you know and then some of you, I don't know if you've seen our social media, our Instagram posts, etc. You can follow us. It's called Voices of IWC. Okay, so there was one lady in our last conference who participated, and not last, I think it was 2018, and she's a triathlete from Bahrain. Yeah, Shaika Al Shaiba is her name. Okay, and when she was a child, because of some wrong medicines that were given to her, some wrong medication, she lost her right arm. And she said that, she didn't let that deter her journey. She, the way she shared is that she trained, she, made her body strong. And that was because her mind was so strong and resilient. So these are the kind of women, these are the kind of experiences that you can look forward to when you come to our conference. These are the, you know, wonderful events and wonderful memories that you can take back with you. These are the memories that have stayed with us. So we wanted to just share those with you. So please do come join us for, yeah, Jaina.
No, I'd like to add something here, Chinky Masi. To me, I've attended so many conferences all over the world. Gurudev has sent us, and we've represented the organization. This women's conference is a truly special event because we have actually changed the paradigms of how conferences are conducted. If you see, usually all over the world, conferences are very serious. They have sometimes they have depth, but they don't have any joy in them. In this conference, we have that beautiful combination of deep issues being discussed, of profound insights, of great inspiration happening, along with a feeling of joy in an environment of color, of happiness, in an environment that nourishes you intellectually, emotionally, and spiritually. And that is why I find that this conference, the women's conference, is a beautiful combination of the left brain and the right brain, and of everything coming together in a manner which is very holistic. As you can see the background also, it's so colorful. As women, as mothers, we look for color in life, right? I'm seeing a couple of you, in your, on your name, you have written mother of so and so. So as a mother, what do you look for in life, for your child? You look for confidence, you look for hope, you look for optimism, you look for positivity, you look for intelligence. And the conference provides such an environment. And if we are in such an environment, we're able to give that to our children, isn't it? What do you say as mothers, especially? And also, this is an incredible opportunity for all of us, including me and, Chinky Masi and Rama and Mamta ji, Gargi ji. I see some of our stalwarts here. This is an amazing opportunity for us also to form greater networks in the world outside. That's why actually, Chinky Masi, I requested Bhanu Didi. I said, I want my SSRVM teachers, parents, and principals to be a part of this, to get exposed to this network, which is a network of joy, which is a network of courage, of resilience, and of inspiration. That's why we are so keen that each and every one of you, if possible, do take this time off and come and attend the conference, participate, find yourself rejuvenated, refreshed, bask in Gurudev's presence, bask in the presence of this beautiful environment of the ashram where we can all relax, where we learn techniques to manage our minds, where we learn to become stronger, better human beings for our own children, for our own families, and most especially for ourselves.
So, can we have our conference? We'd like to show you a conference video. It'll give you a nice.
Like flowers in the forest that go unnoticed, there are women who share not for recognition but because it is their innate nature.
It's the first time I've been to a conference which is not just about the panels, but it's all about the whole experience.
Speaking about their experiences, I have been blown away by so much beauty, so much knowledge, so much spirituality.
The most incredible experience I think I've had ever.
It's something that is out of this earth. It's like I'm in another world.
And the women here are empowered women from 60 nations.
We have something to do in the world.
So I feel it is the best use of the days I have been given on earth to be here.
See life from a bigger context and commitment to a cause and compassion. These 3 C's can elevate our life. Woman is source of harmony, I would say, in a family, and she can create such a harmonious environment, society.
I am gradually realizing my dreams in life, and I feel honored to be a student of the Art of Living Free Schools.
Events are transitory. Pick up the wisdom and be free. Relax and just be.
That is our conference. Yeah. I think
Manjari, we have some questions from the...
Yes. Do we have questions for the guests?
I think we'd also received a couple of questions prior. So maybe, Manjari, you can ask Chinky Masi the questions.
Chinky Masi, there's a question that has asked that what makes this year's International Women's Conference unique compared to the previous years? Some of it you shared, but would you like to emphasize more?
I'm glad you reminded me because this time, we have, I said we offer the happiness program, our, Sudarshan Kriya, and also we offer the Sahaj Samadhi program. But for some of us who have already done these 2 programs, we want to also introduce Lemurian yoga. I don't know if you have heard about it, all of you, but Gurudev has been talking about this yoga technique. It is an ancient yoga technique, from the lost continent of Kumarakundam, right? Yeah. And it is a very sort of meditative and meditative yoga technique, so it's very unique and very special. So this is something that we are offering in this conference, which is different from earlier conferences that we have offered. And of course, like I shared with you earlier, we have the food festival that you can look forward to. This is the first time we are doing a food festival like this in our conference, where we will have stalls and we will have different cuisines from Indonesia, from Japan, from different parts of India, of course, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Bengal. So we'll have different cuisine that we will offer. So these are the different things that we can look forward to in this conference. Yeah, Manjuri.
Kajal Shah ji is asking that I have not done any of these conferences before. Is it okay to join as a beginner?
100%. Oh, sorry, Jaina. Go ahead.
No, I'm just laughing. I'm saying, of course, you don't need to have done these conferences before. You must join in as a beginner. And we are also all beginners because every conference is new. So
Oh,
please join us at this conference.
And also, I wanted to share with all of you that, this conference is a amazing, a platform where we can bridge the gap between the rural and the urban woman. So in every conference, we have a participation from about, say, 150, 200 rural women who come from different parts of India. So this time we have some rural ladies joining us from Tamil Nadu, from Karnataka, from the Northeast. So, and in our first conference, we actually gave, we were able to contribute to 100 homes for women, who did not have any, proper spaces to stay in. So these keys were actually handed over to these women at the inaugural session, inaugural day of the conference. So that was one of the outcomes of our first conference. So I
Also,
just wanted to
one
share
of the
that.
most beautiful parts of this conference is that we honor women with the Vishalakshi Award, which has been named after Gurudev's mother. In her name, we honor women who have made contribution to society. Many of these women are well known, and many of them are not so well known, but they have changed society. They have changed lives at the grassroots level. So this conference becomes also an opportunity and a platform where we honor such women, where we acknowledge their contributions, and we're all part of witnessing something quite incredible, when this happens, because we've seen sometimes women from a very not such a well-known background. And when she's given an award in Gurudev's mother's name in the presence of Gurudev, you should see the transformation in her, and you should see how she gets inspired to do much more work outside in society again.
Thank you. Ramaka, I would like you to share a few things, please.
Say good day, good evening, everyone. First of all, thank you, Jaina ji, for giving me this opportunity. And I will share a few things. Our Chinky ji and Jaina ji have shared whatever is important, express themselves wonderfully. So I won't take much of your time. Say good day. I'm truly blessed and honored to be in the presence of all of you. The IWC to me is about celebrating our joy, our individualities, and our vulnerabilities, and our strength in abundance as we come together under one roof. I would like to start with, of course, Jaina ji and Chinky have said many important things, but I would like to highlight that. The power of networking and growing your circle. The power of having more women in your circle of connections. It will be for professional or personal purposes. It's something that is unparalleled. It takes immense strength and determination. Do what you want to, but when you have the support of a strong community of women, the quality and quantity of that growth is unmatched. The next thing, changing the narrative. You have the power to write your own story. What better place than our very own IWC is to share the story and bring that narrative with like-minded women who have ability, capability, power and grace to empower you as an equal. to be in the midst of so many women from all over the world, as Chinky Masi said, all over the world and walks of life in such a confidence booster. Being in an environment surrounded by talented, well-achieved, successful and holistically gorgeous women. Only it doesn't happen at all times. Doesn't happen all the time. Not for a lot of us anyway. It's the best place for you to channelize your energy. And you come and meet Bandhidi, they will automatically get energized. You know, you have to just really come and at least to meet Gurudev and take blessings from him and Bandhidi, you have to come for a conference. I am talking in this platform means just because of the blessings I have got.
Thank you, Ramaka.
Inner goddess, no, I have few things to say.
Yes, please.
Because I am just little emotional, that's right. Inner goddess and rise to your best, where you can block all the noise that's bringing you down. We all go through phases of ups and downs, isn't it? Here is where we inspire and get inspired and remind ourselves. Really, I'm telling you all, you please come and attend the conference, then you will know the difference. You will definitely get inspired. In our conference, the key to narrative and our purpose. It's only something we can control, and this conference is a reminder of exactly that. Lastly, I have to say, it's the best girls we can get away you will ever have. No, really, there's knowledge, there's depth, there's fun, there's learning and sharing, there's spirituality, there's delicious food, as Chinky Masi said, there's singing and dancing, there's laughing, and the whole lot of unraveling. I mean, I don't think a girls' weekend can get away any better. I'd like to conclude by saying that for me personally, after witnessing the conference, so many conferences, as Chinky Masi and Jaina, not from the beginning, I was in Bahrain, I was working for that, but few years, of course. I have made lasting relationships both personally and professionally. I have discovered that I'm capable of doing a lot more than I think I can, and a lot more confidently. Now I'm talking means that because of this. This is also one more thing. I have to say this. It is energizing in a way that when you go to bed at the end of the day one, are so eager to wake up the next morning and get ready for day two to unfold like a little child at Disney World. I'm excited for everyone here, ready to attend this prestigious conference that's going to leave you spellbound. Please come and register and enjoy the offerings what conference gives you. Definitely you will go very happily and you will be waiting for the next conference to come. Thank you so much. Say good day.
Thank you. Thank you, Ramaka.
Yes.
There are one or two more questions. Would we like to take them now? That what is the one takeaway you hope participants will gain from attending the conference? Chinky Masi?
I think Ramaka said that.
Could you kindly repeat the question, Manjari, please?
What is the one takeaway you hope participants will gain from attending the conference?
Yes, Chinky Masi, please. I think we are having many takeaways.
I think what Ramaka said was really beautiful. That I think many of our delegates have really made lasting connections. You know, they have stayed friends over the years, kept in touch, you know, done things together, gone on holidays together, you know. So that is, I think, the one most important takeaway from this, that, you know, you make lasting connections. You meet, where would you have a chance of, you know, a girl from Sirsi village in Karnataka to meet, you know, someone from Argentina? You know, so that kind of global, you know, reach or global connection is something that you can take away from this conference. And it's difficult to express in words how charged the atmosphere is, how special it is. And, like Jaina ji was sharing that, every other conference, one of our delegates shared once. She was from the European Parliament. And she said, I've been to conferences where I had to wear dark gray, black suits and, shoes and, whatever. And since this is for the first time, I'm barefoot with a flower in my hair, wearing a bright, we had given, Bhanu Didi gives all these wonderful, colorful gifts and stoles and all that, goodie bags. So she was wearing a conference stole, which was purple with pink flowers, and she had a flower in her hair. She was one of our speakers. So she was addressing the audience on the stage like this. So she said, this is the first conference where I have been dressed like this, like some of our, in the film also, one of our speakers said, no, this is not so much about the panels, but about the whole experience. So for that, you must come and you must, take this opportunity, come and relax. And like Jaina ji was sharing, as women, we are always striving to perform, to achieve, to multitask. We never sort of sit back and say, okay, let me just relax for a moment, because personal responsibilities, professional responsibilities, and like she said, we are natural caregivers and nurturers. We want to do, even when there is no need, we say, okay, chalo, mujhe bhi karna hai kuch, like that. So this is a moment for you to just relax, let go, and just be. So that's why Bhanu Didi said that this can be the conference theme this time, just relax, take that. And like Ramaka said, take this wonderful weekend, girly weekend. That was very sweet, Ramaka.
Yeah.
Normally we don't get, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, we don't do that actually. I find that many of my friends, as we're growing older and we're getting into our 50s, and we're in our 50s now and all, everyone says, let's go for a girls' weekend. Let's do this. Yes, Chinky Masi, I got that. And let's go here, let's go there. But what I find is that when we come here, it's a vacation and it's also an experience that enriches you. It's both. And we need both in life. No, everything is not just about frivolity and everything is not only about being serious. It's a combination. Life is that. And I also want to share, sorry, one personal experience. And first of all, thank you to all the mothers and the parents and the principals. Here, thank you so very much. But one very big learning for me being with Gurudev is that he has made women, I would say he has put women helm of affairs of the art of living. Everywhere in the art of living, all over the world, it is women who are at the helm of affairs. And that's something quite incredible to see, because Gurudev is not only talking about women's empowerment, he's actually walking the talk, you know. And that's something amazing for me to see when we see so many powerful women within our own art of living organization, and how much they have given to the world, how much joy they have brought to the world, and how much they have done. It is not easy. And this has come because of Gurudev's faith and confidence in each and every one of us. As Ramaka said, Chinky Masi knows me. We've done TTC together 26 years ago, Chinky Masi, or 25 years ago. I couldn't speak a word in public, You remember that, Chinky
I
Masi?
don't think so. You were quite good even then.
I was good. Okay, I thought I couldn't. But what Gurudev has made us all, Chinky Masi, me, Ramaka, Mamta ji is here, such an old devotee. Mamta ji, I want you to share one sentence, a little bit about your experience of the IWC. Gargi ji hasn't yet attended, I think, the IWC. But
she's coming this year, she's registering.
She's coming.
I've told her to
Hi,
register.
Mamta ji. Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev.
So, yeah. Yes. Jai Gurudev, thank you, Jaina ji. Thank you so much for, asking me to speak a few words. It's wonderful. You can just see, the entire globe in that Vishalakshmi Mandap. Yes. With so much of color, so much of joy, so much of energy, so much of positivity, the smiles. And as you said, presence of Gurudev, presence of Bhanu Akka, And I don't know, as you said, as Ramaka was just telling, we wait for the next day. We wait for the conference. The inaugural ceremony is something to behold, something to cherish. Seeing so many women and know the power of women, Nari Shakti. It's truly an experience. It's beautiful. And people from all walks of life, all cadres of the society. So it's amazing.
And as an Indian, I feel very proud. I can say this here to you all, though internationally, Gurudev's reach is in 180 countries. But as an Indian, when we show the strength of our own Indian women, the whole narrative has changed, I would say, in the West or in other parts of the world because of the way we have been projecting our conferences. And I
Exactly.
must thank Bhanu Didi for that. It's quite incredible because there's this image of the Indian woman being downtrodden and not having so much power or confidence. Whereas this conference showcases women from India who are empowered, who are from villages, from cities, from all professions. And it is women actually, who are the silent partners in the economy. It is women who are the silent partners in the family, in government, and everywhere across all professions. And Bhanu Didi has given us this opportunity to showcase this to the rest of the world. And I feel very, very proud as an Indian woman. Let me
And
say, so, I
I
mean,
Definitely, Jaina, I agree with you.
I was also wanting to share something else. Yesterday, I was in the office, and I hope it's okay to talk a little bit more. All of
Definitely, yes. Yes.
so yeah. So yesterday, I was in the office, and one of our Bhanu Didi's office, one of the girls who works in the office, was having a conversation with some, some coordinators in a particular state, and she was negotiating, and she was having this conversation, which was quite tricky. But I was amazed because I said that. This is a group of girls. The whole office is only women, only young girls, okay? And they work so quietly, so, unobtrusively, and so much work is happening behind the scenes. It's quite amazing. 1,262 schools. And this group of girls in the office led so wonderfully and with such strength and grace by Bhanu Didi. It's so amazing to watch. And like Jaina ji shared that I mean, our lives have transformed from the time we have come into contact with Gurudev, with the art of living, with Bhanu Didi. And we don't recognize, at least I don't recognize the person I was 25 years ago and what I am today. And it's been a journey of discovery, journey of learning, journey of growth. It's just been a special experience. So we don't want any of you to miss this wonderful opportunity and this, to literally bask in this space of joy and happiness and celebration.
we
So
want you to really
please,
be a part of it, take full benefit of this. And I think, sorry, Chinky Masi, but
no,
you
go ahead.
know, I was just, for us, this is really an open invitation to all of you to please join us and be part of something that is very unique and that can change our own lives and change the lives of others. We also don't know how much we affect and impact others. We don't even realize it. And there's a very powerful circle of sisterhood. We as women, we have this in us, as sisters, to support each other, to be there for each other, to care for each other, to laugh with each other, to cry with each other also if needed, and to also pull up each other when we've made mistakes. Right? Chinky Masi, Rama, and all of us, Manjari and Mamtaji, Gargiji, we all know it. And when you feel secure, you don't mind if someone pulls you up in that space of security. And this is a circle of sisters. So we invite you to join it, be part of it. And yeah.
So we'll share all the details of the conference. You can read the brochure and check out all the sessions. We can also share the confirmed speaker list with you on the chat. I can ask
They can
Manjari.
approach us directly or even the principals.
Yes.
So we look forward to having you with us. And thank you so much for joining and taking such
Thank you so much.
time. Yeah, to
Really
listen
feel
to us.
humbled that so many of you mothers and parents have joined us and taking your time out. We look forward to seeing you personally, also at the ashram at the time of the
And as
conference.
the theme says, come and just be.
And we want to thank all these technological advances that we can reach out to so many people all over, 100 people over.
Thank you, Manjari, and everyone for supporting this whole thing. We were to end with a meditation. Should we do a quick 5-10 minute meditation?
Yes.
Sure.
Chinky Masi, would you like to lead it?
It's up to you, yeah? Okay.
Please lead it.
Okay. Let's all sit comfortably and easily. Can you all hear me? Yes. Okay, let's sit comfortably and easily. If you want to take off your glasses, you can. Let's sit with our spine erect, shoulders relaxed, neck relaxed, and the whole body relaxed. Hands on your thighs, palms open to the sky. Take a normal breath in and breathe out. Take another normal breath in. And as you breathe out, relax your shoulders, relax your neck, and relax your whole body. Breathe in with a smile and breathe out with a smile. Become aware of all the noises around you and be with them. Whatever noises they may be, accept all the noises. Be in harmony with your environment. Once again, breathe in and breathe out. Become aware of your thoughts. Good thoughts, bad thoughts, let them be. Let them come and let them go. Once again, breathe in and breathe out. Become aware of your emotions, your feelings, pleasant, unpleasant. Let them be. You are peace. You are peace. Become aware of your feelings. Become aware of your thoughts. Become aware of your body. And your surroundings. And becoming aware of your body and your surroundings. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Once again, breathe in. And as you breathe out, slowly and gently, Whenever you feel comfortable, you may open your eyes. Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev. Thank you, Chinky Masi. And I'd like to thank all of you, Jaina ji, Chinky Masi, Rama, for sharing the beautiful information with us. And we will all mark the dates 14th, 15th, 16th February 2025. And through SSRVM, we will share the delegate registration link with all of you. So see you there. Thank you, Chinmay, for the back-end technical support. Thank you, everyone, for joining today. Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev, everyone.
Oh,
Bye.
Reshma was also there. Reshma ji, where are you?
Reshma.
Reshma ji, where are you? Can you spotlight her? I have not seen her. I was looking for her. Neena ji was also there, right? Yeah, can you just spotlight them? I can't see them. Maybe, yes, Reshma ji.
She's there.
I wanted you to share something. I didn't see you, Reshma ji. Neena ji, you wanted to share something? Thank you for joining us, Neena ji. Our stalwart in Bombay, pillar of SSRVM. I can't see Reshma ji.
She says yes, but
Yeah, anyway. Yes, Reshma ji, if you can turn on your camera, we just like to see you for a minute, and if you can share something. Neena ji, for a minute, would you like to share something? I'm so sorry, I was looking for some of you, but whoever I could see quickly, I saw. Yes, so lovely smiles are there on the camera suddenly
Neena.
on the screen. Yes, Neena ji, Reshma ji, can you share a little bit? Neena ji, just a quick something. Can you unmute? Yeah, Chinmay, can you unmute them, please? I don't know.
Good evening, Jai Gurudev, everybody.
Gurudev.
I haven't had the opportunity to attend any conference so far, but we have always in the past from the school worked for the conferences, spread the word about it. And as Jaina ji said, that every conference is the new conference, new learning. I'm sure more and more if they register, they're going to take away a lot from the conference. Thank you so much.
Also come, Neena ji, this time.
This time you have to come, Neena ji.
Call you separately, Neena ji. Wonderful. Yeah, Reshma ji.
Namaste and Jai Gurudev. As Neena ji also mentioned and Jaina ji mentioned, every conference has enriched me so much. Though I've been attending every conference, the kind of experience that each one share, it really empowers us, and I come back feeling more enriched, more empowered. So
I think you are one of the stalwarts of our conference.
Yeah,
all of you.
the stalwarts are
so
right
much.
there. Yes.
Thank you, Jaina ji. Thank you, Chinky Masi and Ramaka.
You are one of the main people in the conference, Reshma.
So thank you all, and thank you to all of you who participated today. We look forward to talking in person and meeting you in person. Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev. Bye.
Thank you, Masi, for the lovely information.
Thank you, Jaina ji. Thank you, Ramaka. Thank you, Manjari, Chinmay, the whole team. Lovely to spend time with you all. Thank you for having me. Jai Gurudev. Bye.
Jai Gurudev, everyone.